Evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris is back with the rest of this Rogue Hearthstone arena. We have a terrible lack of late game cards. Part of it was my fault, but part of it was the arena just didn't give me any late game cards. I saw a Stormwind Champion that I passed for Ascension Shield Master, which I think is a reasonable thing to do early in the draft. Then I saw Frost Elemental and nothing else, so that's just how it goes sometimes. Didn't even see any of the bad late game. I didn't see any War Golems. I didn't see any Core Hounds. I saw a Reckless Rocketeer, but that doesn't really count as late game. I didn't see any Argent Commanders, no Sunwalkers. Did I see a Lord of the Arena? Maybe. Josh. Ah, Jesus. Josh the Mage. Okay, well this is actually a decent hand. I'll just keep this. I got removal, and then on the second turn, depending on what the Mage is thrown out, either a 2-3 or a 3-2 will be appropriate. I think I'd probably rather play the Panda, so that it can stick and not have to pop anything back up, and then I can make a dagger and play this guy later on. Like on turn 4, dagger this. It's pretty solid. Alright, nothing on turn 1 from my opponent. Woo! Let's play that. A lot of things my opponent might play here. I could backstab. Backstab is a very, 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 very good card. My opponent doesn't have anything. He's blasting me. I wouldn't recommend this play. I think it's better to blast your opponent's creature, because 1 damage, it's not likely to matter. And who knows, maybe in the future turn you'll have nothing to do, and you might as well, kill the Youthful Brewmaster. So do I play the Scarlet Crusader or the Flesh-Eating Ghoul? Well, I think the Scarlet Crusader is the more precise play, because it basically makes it more difficult for your opponent to make plays. Now, there's stuff that he could play, but if it has 3 toughness, it's just going to die, whereas the Flesh-Eating Ghoul doesn't quite put on that sort of pressure. Haha! Touché, sir. Touché. Well, I have lots of options for dealing with the Scarlet Crusader. Little does my opponent know. I could just Perdition's Blade. It will kill it all by itself. It's one way to do it. I could backstab Pop Divine Shield. Don't want to Pop Divine Shield till I have to, though, because the Mage's ability can just finish me off anytime. So what we're going to do is, we're going to play Perdition's Blade without a combo, but don't need the combo here. Remember, you can play this, deal the damage, and attack with the weapon. That is a thing that you can do. And so here I am giving myself a chance of winning in the only way I know how, which is just to rush my opponent down with silly little creatures. Let's see what my opponent has for 4 mana. Arcane Explosion is pretty good. Lets him kill one of my guys. Unless he has a second Arcane Explosion, then he kills both. Notice if earlier he had shot this panda with his hero ability, I'd be at 27 health, but this panda would be dead. So that was a really crucial strategic mistake by my opponent. Okay. Cold Blood is cute. Let's go ahead and play the Bloodsail Raider before, of course, I attack with my weapon. Let's also play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and swing with my Panda. I'm also going to swing with my Perdition's Blade because I want to try to put as much damage as possible. Mages, of course, unlike Druids, and unlike Priests, and unlike Warriors, don't gain life automatically. In fact, I don't think Mages have any class-specific cards to gain life, so I just want to put as much damage on as I can. I have a lot coming up. I mean, Cold Blood is well, assuming I can combo these both out, Cold Blood is 4 damage and Eviscerate's 4. I've got 8 damage here. I've got my own little miniature Pyroblast going. So, yeah, if he plays a creature for me to backstab the trigger combo, I could actually swing with everything and win. Alright, well, he's got the Polymorph for my biggest dude. And luckily he has no mana left with which to... Oh my god, he has the coin still. Well, he can finish off my Panda. That does make my Flesh-Eating Ghoul grow a little bit bigger. We gotta Defiance Ringleader. Oh no, we have too many combo cards! And not any way to trigger combo. Fuck. Well, I could Eviscerate and... No, that seems silly. Let's just swing with the dagger. And pass the turn. Okay, so next turn, if these guys are alive, well, the sheep will probably die, but its damage is still going on to the ghoul. If he doesn't stop the ghoul, I can Defiance Ringleader, Cold Blood, Eviscerate, and that's going to be 4 plus 8 is 12 damage, 13 damage. I will actually win the game. So let's see if that happens. My opponent needs to really play a taunt here in order to stop that particular eventuality. If there is no taunt and no removal, I'm going to win. My opponent spent the coin, so Flame Strike is not an option. If he has Frost Nova, Cone of Cold, or Blizzard, he can halt me in my tracks, and then probably win the game. But if he doesn't have that at this particular exact moment, I will win. Ooh, Water Elemental, that's most of his mana, and it's not stopping me from winning, and he Fire Blasts me! Alright, that's the game. Woo! So yeah, this is not really how I like to play in the arena. It's just too inconsistent, I think. But that's kind of just how it happened here. Oh, I don't actually need any of this stuff if Eviscerate does the job. One thing I found is, you know, when you lose a game like this, you think, oh man, that was so awesome, like I want to play an aggressive deck. And then you actually try it and you realize it's not that great. Like you saw me lose against that Druid, like it just really isn't that great to play aggressive decks like this. Because it's extremely inconsistent and your opponent only needs a very, very, very little amount of early game in order to just stop your aggressive start and then crush you with his superior 5 mana and 6 mana drops. Let's take a sip of good luck water because we're going to need all the luck that we can get in this here arena. At 2 wins and already at 1 loss, which is a little bit scary. God, I love the fact that there is no music. That was one of the greatest things about this patch. They took away the music off that screen when you don't have the music on. Jaw the Paladin. I'm pretty sure I've played against this person. Fairly certain I've played against him. We're going to, again, just follow this extremely aggressive mulligan strategy of trying to get as many early games as we can, early game plays as we can. And it didn't quite work out. That Defias Ringleader really doesn't want to come out to play. The Scarlet Crusaders love me. They're always like, oh, Papa Boris. But the Defias Ringleader is like, that's gay. I don't want to come out. And then he doesn't come out. Okay, we're going to just use the coin. Just going to try to be super aggressive. Play the panda here. Might use the dagger to kill his hero recruits, his reinforcements, if he does choose to make those. Love these rose bushes. Light's Justice. Not my favorite card. Wow, is he gonna really hit this twice? I'm alright with that. You do whatever you want, man. I think putting this down is better than waiting for it to be buffed with the dagger, because basically the extra damage that it deals from being buffed by a weapon is negated by me just smacking him an extra time for putting him on the board earlier, you know what I'm saying? Alright, what does he have for 3 mana? Scarlet Crusader, that is trouble with a capital T. Well, he's gonna kill that thing the hard way, but the issue now is that he can just pop Divine Shield here and kill my creature. There's nothing I can do. Alright, well, I think it's better to play the Acolyte than to take out a dagger. So we'll do this. Seems fine. Maybe I can goad him into popping Divine Shield this way. Either way, like this, if these 2 creatures are used to kill a Scarlet Crusader, it's not actually card disadvantage, because I drew a card for one of them. So it's like kind of okay. Now you don't want to hit my Acolyte with your weapon, dude, because that will give me extra cards. You don't want to do that, good man. Now, I could be Trixie Dixie here and actually play the Stormwind Knight, use that to kill the Scarlet Crusader rather than the Acolyte of Pain. Or I could play the Stormwind Knight and just ignore things completely and go for the throat. Yeah, we're going to do that, I think. Let's actually just keep on swinging for the face. That might be the only way that I can realistically win this game. Let's let him make the trades if he wants to make the trades. This is actually a pretty decent card. At the moment, I haven't seen what my opponent's doing for 5 mana yet. One of my captains has already died. So... Or, sorry, one of my pirates has already died. The Bloodsail Crusader. Bloodsail Raider. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to buff any pirates anytime soon. That's a bit scary, for sure. But, let's keep on going. Alright, Eviscerate. Could be good. I'm just going for the face. I'm letting my opponent do all the trades. Because if I can get him down to 4 health, I win the game. And his board's not, like, too superior to mine. His Mechanical Dragon Link can kill my dude. Okay, Consecration's pretty good. Ah, fuck. Well, you know, it's not unreasonable for a Paladin to have that card, because it is a common. But this is a... Whoa. All you have to do is trade your 2-1 in for my... Oh, man. That was such a bad mistake, and I'm still probably going to lose. This is hilarious. Okie dokie. Well, I think it makes sense to... Oh, boy. I mean, this just dies to the Violet Teacher. I could play my own Violet Teacher and Amani Berserker. Amani Berserker just dies to the Violet Teacher. But at least it holds up against the other stuff. I could also play Frost Elemental, freeze this thing. 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're going to play this guy. kind of want to put more stuff on the board, but I think I just want to play this guy. It's a 5/5, it's pretty large, I might be able to smack him down to 9, and then if I can tickle him with my dagger a few times, maybe hit him, get one more lucky hit with the creature, I can eviscerate for the win. This is really not how I want to play, as I've said before, but that's just how it goes. No! Jesus, that's bad. Well, now I'm actually losing the race, which is very, very, very bad. Oh, man. Guardian of Kings being pretty good right there. Pretty good. Right there. I was second this game. Where was the Defias ringleader, huh? Tell me this fact. This Guardian of Kings is actually really epic. I mean, it just straight up kills the Frost Elemental. Do I have any fans of knives in this deck? I think so. I know I took a backstab over one. Did I take another? Oh, gosh, I don't remember. I think maybe I did. The fan of knives would be really great here. It would at least let the Guardian of Kings die against my Frost Elemental. Oh, fuck me sideways. It's going to be at 15 health. Oh, that's so much health. What are you thinking about? You have 0 mana. There's nothing Paladins can play with 0 mana. Paladins have no 0 mana cards. What do you got in there? A Wisp? Come on, buddy. Chip Chop. Backstab! Alright, that's fine, I think. Let's play Violet Teacher. Let's play... I think I have to use Eviscerate to kill his stuff. Oh, God, I think I have to. No. We're just going to put stuff on the board. Let's use Backstab to kill what I can kill. Swing for 5. And the race is on. So his 3/3 kills my 3/3, his 5/6 kills my 5/5, his 1/1 can kill my 1/1. Actually, his weapon can kill my 1/1, but my 3/5 survives. I've still got Eviscerate. Oh, jeez, he should be at 10 health. I might get like a Cold Blood, maybe? So I can play this, Cold Blood, swing for 7, get him down to 8. I just need one more lucky hit. Oh no, it's a noble sacrifice. That's a noble sacrifice. Yep, he's going to kill off all my little chumper nuggets. And then save damage. It's going to kill my Violet Teacher. Interesting choice here. So I think my opponent's making a strategic blunder that might cost him big time. He's basically assuming that this noble sacrifice of it is going to stop me from hitting him for 5 damage. But he forgot that I am a rogue. So I can just swing with this thing. Oh, he's going to play other stuff. That's right, he's only spent 1 mana. Ah, okay. Well, he's got 4, 6, 7, 11, 12 damage. I have to assume he has no buffs, and now you might be thinking, Boris, that's crazy. Paladins have lots of buffs. Yeah, but there's just no way I could possibly win. Oh, look, it's Noble Sacrifice. Alright, now let's do a double check. I just took 2 extra damage. 5, 6, 8, 12, 13. Technically, I'm still alive. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's drop this thing. Let's drop that thing. Let's make for 5 damage. This guy should be at 3 health. Oh my god, Eviscerate would have killed him if it weren't for the Guardian of Kings. Oh no, he'd be at 4 health. Eviscerate would still kill him. Oh, fucking Christ. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. That's the game. Fuck my fucking life. These aggressive decks, quote unquote, just don't really work very well. So anyway, this has been a real case study of why you don't really want to play quote unquote aggressive decks. You really just want to play decks with some early creatures, decks with a mid game, and then decks with some late game beef so that you can actually win. It would have been pointless for me to trade in that game because I had nothing coming down other than like more 2-drops. So he just would have played his superior creatures and his Blessing of Kings and whatever and just steamrolled me. So I took the chance, I played to my out, and again, as in the other game that I lost, I was just a turn late to kill my opponent because he just needed like a teensy-weensy bit to slow me down. Like that Light's Justice and like that Scarlet Crusader. Like 2 cards, that's all he needed to slow me down and stop me from winning. Hey, we're up against Josh the Mage again. Alright. Yeah, fuck this. We're gonna fish for our 2-drops. Oh my god! My deck is nothing but 2-drops, and I don't draw any 2-drops. Fuck you, Betrayal. I don't want you here. Oh man, this is bad. This is definitely bad. And that's the other problem with aggressive decks. You're like so reliant on hitting your early drops. And even if you do hit them, your opponent just needs like 1 or 2 cards to stop you. But if you don't hit your early drops, you're just totally, fucked. Okay, this is bad. Do I hold on to the dagger? Nope. I got no reason to hold on to the dagger unless I draw deadly poison or something, so we're just gonna swing low, swing chariot, sweet chariot. Josh the Mage. What a name. He and I must be the only losers here. Playing Arena on a Friday night. Huh. Right, actually that could be significant later on. Here is where backstab is very nice. I'm going to play the Iron for Grizzly because I care more about dealing damage than I do about drawing cards. Let's swing with the dagger. And pass turn. Just takes a little bit to stop me. That's all it takes. Yeah, we're gonna have to go out of our way to kill that thing.
Here we go.
Do I play Cold Blood? Worst case scenario, it's 1 mana, 4 damage. But the Pint-Sized Summoner actually can deal damage just by swinging. So even though her ability is totally irrelevant, I'm playing her here just as basically a 2 damage dealer. Gonna try to race my opponent out. It's a bit of a slow race. She's got a lot of life and only deal for 5 damage a turn. But I'm gonna play to my outs. That's all I can do. Just gonna hope and pray nothing bad happens. And play to my outs. Coin for... Oh, Fen Creeper would just be miserable here. Wild Pyromancer! That's not so bad. Alright, which of those cards is the scary one? Probably the Wild Pyromancer, so... We'll do the Violet Teacher. We're going to use Betrayal to kill the Wild Pyromancer. Still don't see any reason to hold on to my dagger. So we're going to swing. Definitely swinging with this Grizzly. The question is, do I trade the Pint-Sized Summoner in? That would keep my Grizzly around. Yeah, we're gonna send her in. Reason being, the ability might have been useful for cheating out a Fireball or a Polymorph or something, and she could kill my Grizzly. Another Scarlet Crusader. You should really kill my Violet student, because this guy is very good for popping Divine Shields. Perdition's Blade. Oh my god, I have to admit, that was very, very timely. Because the Perdition's Blade kills the Scarlet Crusader by itself.
Here we go.
And now we need to go for the throat. I think this is the time. Yeah, this is the time for Cold Blood. So worst case scenario, it is 1 mana for deal 4 damage. Best case scenario, it wins me the game. So my opponent needs a Fireball or a Polymorph here. Even if she has one... even if she has one... Oh no, that's really good! Killed both of my students. I still deal 5 damage down to 4, and I need an Eviscerate. That would help me. Oh my god, I drew like my one actual, like, solid card. Alright, so here we are. It's Flame Strike territory. Flame Strike would just kill all the stuff, but we just, have to go for it. My dagger kills the mage in 4 turns, barring life gain. I could get a Deadly Poison to speed it up. I could get an Eviscerate still to get the insta-kill. Thinking very hard, my opponent is, which suggests he doesn't have the Flame Strike here at 7 mana, unless he's slow-rolling it like a jerkface. Can't imagine why he'd do that. Cone of Cold would buy him a turn, Frost Nova would buy him a turn, Blizzard buy him a turn. It looks like he has none of those, and we win. So again, when you're on the opposite end of a beatdown like that, you feel like playing aggressive decks is the way to go, but as you're seeing in this arena, it's just not. It's not how you want to go. But we got to 3 wins. We are average. Woo! Let's see if we can get up to 4 wins, be above average. The only one of my last 40 arenas to get less than 4 wins was with a Rogue, where I got to 2. If this arena ends the same way, I'm probably not going to play Rogue anytime soon. I know I said I was going to bring Sexy back to Valeera, but Valeera can just stay home and eat her own tub of ice cream. I won't have anything more to do with her. Wombat Warlock. Priests. Shabonus. Well, priests do heal, and they heal faster than you can deal damage, which is a problem, of course. But, let's mulligan all this stuff back. We really want to get our Defias Ringleader. No, we're easy. This is the second time I've drawn both Scarlet Crusaders. Nope! Defiance ringleader, nowhere to be found. Can't a man catch a break? Apparently not. There's no reason to coin anything out here, so yeah, we're really kind of screwed here. This is already starting out pretty badly. I can play this on turn 2, maybe this on turn 3, maybe, but it's a bit of a slow start. Let's go ahead and play the Imani Berserker. It's nice to hold on to this pirate because, I mean, this is a 2 damage weapon, so this comes down as a 4-3, which is much, much better. That golem is a problem. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grizzly it up here. Now, the golem can run into my grizzly if it wants to, of course, but the grizzly will survive. So the priest really needs Shadow Word Pain. He's probably going to win the game if he has a Shadow Word Pain right now, because he can just kill one of my creatures. But until that happens, I hold strong in my faith that victory is not impossible. That is a pretty good card. Really slows me down. What does he have? Silence? 0 mana? 0 mana silence? Is that what you got? I really wouldn't go care that much. Alright, so it doesn't taunt anymore. Whatever, man. What did you think was... What did you think was planned from a silence? Okay, that's funny. Let's think. I could play Backstab, take this down to 5. This is comboed, take it down to 3. Oh, can't quite kill it. But I could coin and shiv it. Basically, I just want to use my weapon to kill this so my creatures can both attack. That's basically what I want to do. So we're going to do that. We're going to backstab this thing. We're going to play Perdition's Blade. Smash it for 2 damage. We're going to coin out. Shiv. We're going to swing with the weapon. We're going to put 5 damage on my opponent. Again, I'm just ignoring his creatures because the only way I can win this is just by racing. And next turn I do get to play this 4-3, although it might be nice just to put this guy down. So I'll probably put this guy down and just not swing with my weapon. Oh, that's buying him an extra turn. Oh, it's so good. Are you going to double his health? Are you going to double his health? Oh, Power Word Shield. Okay, fair enough. Well, if you're going to do that, you should have done that before playing this guy, because, you know, you always want to draw cards first. Okay, he's going to heal up his golem. Very well, very well. Quite the dilemma here. I don't want to swing with my weapon until I can play the pirate, but if I play the pirate, I can't do anything else. Well, I can actually play the Scarlet Crusader. She's pretty good. Alright, we're going to play the pirate. Swing with the weapon. Finish this off. Swing for 3 damage. Play Scarlet Crusader for the Crusade and pass the turn. So this golem can finally finish off my Grizzly, so he silenced it and then killed it. He really should have silenced my Money Berserker at that rate. I'm actually pretty safe to Holy Nova, just the Grizzly dies. And then the golem can finish off one other creature, but that's pretty good, all things considered. This pirate actually is safe from Shadow Words, which is kind of nice, and it's safe from Holy Bolt, which is cool. Next turn I can drop this guy down or this guy, kind of depending on the situation. Maybe I shouldn't have drafted this Acolyte. I forget what I could have taken over him. It was some 2-drop. Maybe I should have just taken a 2-drop, even though this is a better card in the abstract. The way that these games go, where I'm so desperate to race, perhaps a cheaper creature that does more power, has more power, would have been better. Yeah, that's large. That is large and in charge. Well, he's gonna finish off the Grizzly Bear project of 2013. And all right, well, we're gonna do the following. Let's play Silverhand Knight, and we're gonna Cold Blood this Scarlet Crusader. The main question is, do I take the time to kill the Temple Enforcer or not? I think the answer is no, because I got 7, 11, 12, 13 damage down to 7, heals up to 9. I think it's actually worth it to go for the throat. Basically, make my opponent really work for the kill on that creature. I've got a lot of power on the board here. Holy Nova would bring my opponent back pretty nicely. He could pretty much kill off everything I have. Shadow Word Death. Oh no, that's really good. That's now he can kill off my 2-drop and my 4-drop. Is he gonna heal himself? What, he's got like an Earthen Ring Farce here? Oh no, just a lesser heal. Okay. Well, can I deal 9 damage after he kills off this? I got 4, 6, 7, 8, 9! Oh my god, I'm gonna win unless he plays anything else. it's not a taunter! Yay! Woo! Okay, that's great. Oh, South Sea Captain, how nice. 4, 6, 8, 9. Oof. Well, I guess I made the right decision there. Oh man, that must be frustrating to lose, but I gotta tell you folks, it's even more frustrating to play. You just always feel like you're winning the game on the brink of losing the game. Very scary stuff. Well, we made it to 4 wins with this deck. I'm grinding out this daily quest. You know, I used to really like these, like, miscellaneous daily quests that don't depend on having any particular class. And they are kind of cool, except, like, notice how we've played 6 games, and I'm still not even done with that thing. It takes a lot more games to finish those, even though you're allowed to play as any class you want. The Destroy 40 Minions quest is a bit of a weird quest, too, because it encourages, like, griefing behavior. You need to, like you'll like, take extra time, you know, to kill all your opponent's stuff. Just so that you can complete that quest. Okay, this is a total trash hand. Come on, where are my 2-drops? Where are my 2-drops at? Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, hell no. This is not it. My deck is nothing but 2 mana and 3 mana cards, and I get a Perdition's Blade, and that's the only one. Okay, that's not an encouraging start, that's for sure. Oh, thank Christsicles. I can at least play the Panda. It's a good thing I mulliganed everything, by the way. If I had not mulliganed everything, I would not have seen this Panda. Alright, he's gonna make Paladin guy. I can make a dagger. Right, we're gonna go crazy here. I'm gonna make a dagger, kill his little dude. I'm gonna actually cold the blood on this Panda. I mean, I might think, Boris, that's crazy, and it is crazy. But you have to play to your outs. This is a very weak hand, and I know nothing better is coming. So basically, the best play my opponent could have here that I can think of is coin Hammer of Wrath. Oh, geez, that doesn't look good. Fuck! He had the Hammer of Wrath. Well, at least I dealt 4 damage to him. So that's, you know, small victory. We've got an Assassin's Blade and a Perdition's Blade, so I need to swing at him with my dagger for sure. Oh, man. If only I could have, like, hit him just one more time. Just one more time. Oh, Twilight Drake. Fuck you. Well, at least the Twilight Drake... Oh my god, that's... I have to confess, that is a little bit timely. Let's do that. And, do I want to backstab? Well, I got nothing better to do. Sure, let's backstab. And begin the instruction. Okay, that was a timely arrival of the silence, but you know what? I gotta give myself some credit. I did draft this card. I could have drafted a different card. Instead, I thought, no, I will draft that one. Okay, so he's playing this. What I'm actually gonna do is just totally ignore it. I'm just gonna completely ignore this guy and swing for the face. So the best way to do that, I think, is actually just to flood the board with creatures. And put as much damage on as I can. Basically, he can use this guy to kill 1 creature. I'm safe against Consecration. He can't play other minions because they're all super expensive. Next turn, I drop like an Assassin's Blade, swing for 3, and I got lots of damage here. So Hammer of Wrath, that's like 2/3 of his mana. So he does save 4 damage off himself and draws a card. He can smash into my Violet Teacher, save 3 more damage off himself. But then I hit him for 7, he's down to 6 life, Assassin's Blade kills him in 2 turns, GG. Unless, of course, he plays, you know, a Taunter, or does any one of a number of other things. But, you know, I think what my opponent underestimated is the fact that I'm not going to even try to kill this thing. I've got so much life, he can race me if he wants. Alright, Master Swordsmith. No. I think we're going to go for the Assassin's Blade. And just go for the kill. So my opponent needs to taunt or lose, and I will play this guy. Mostly he's just like, if my opponent plays like a Sunwalker, it's nice to have this so I can pop the Divine Shield and try to muscle through. It's going to be a little tricky though. Let's see, he can do this. Let's say he plays the Sunwalker. He can kill my 2/1, kill my 3/3. Yeah, and then I can't muscle through. I've only got 1 creature that can do any muscling. So Sunwalker would definitely save him. Really, any taunt would be pretty good. Because he can kill off 2 of my creatures. Wait, what am I talking about? Oh, yeah, he can kill off 2 of my creatures, but that leaves 2 creatures alive. That is a mistake. He should just kill my 2/1. Well, he's gonna pop the. Does he got a consecrate? Maybe that would do it. If he has a consecration, I would understand his play. Because then he can consecrate, kill these two things, kill my captain, and then I just have a 1/3 left. Although then I have this Assassin's Blade. Oh, he can't play Sunwalker because right, because he's got this thing. He could have killed it though. He could have run into a pirate. Then his minions would have become cheap again. Then he could have played like a Sunwalker or something. Well, no, he couldn't have played Sunwalker and Consecration. He would have needed some pretty good stuff. But yeah, that was an interesting case. My opponent had the win for an absolute ironclad fact. He just made a stone-cold strategic mistake. He played the Ventricle Mercenary thinking I would try to kill it, when really I had absolutely zero interest in trading with his creatures, and I just wanted to put all damage to the face all day long, baby, all day long. Alright, what was that, our 4th win? Alright, I'm happy about that. With this deck. Our 5th win! Wow, it's our 5th win! Holy shit! Well, this is actually a really good illustration of the fact that Arena is a real contest of skill. I mean, I've played several opponents who had better decks than I did, and I'm actually going to send the Backstab back too, because I've got 3 of them. Let's just maximize our chances of getting a turn 1 Coin Defias. It's got to come up someday. There it is! Now, I do wish I had a Backstab, but Shiv and Betrayal will have to do. Oh no, does he have a turn 1 play? He's fingering a card. Oh, whew. So anyway, this is a really good demonstration of how Arena is a really skill-based enterprise. I'm pretty sure... I'll take a guess. I'm gonna guess that like 3 of the games I've won I should have lost if my opponents played differently. At least 2. At least 2. Because like that Paladin should have just beaten me. I can't imagine what he would have had with his butt tons of cards that wouldn't have been able to kill me. Oh my god, if that is a fucking explosive trap, I'm gonna murder somebody. Oh god, please don't be explosive trap. Oh no, it's explosive trap! Are you kidding me? Jesus! Oh boy, can I not catch a break? Well, okay, I've caught enough breaks, but the breaks I've caught have been like, you know, people playing badly. He had to have the explosive trap right there. Oh my fucking Christ. Well, I drew my 1 late game card. That's cool. I don't actually want to run into this because his Borlet can finish me off. Let's actually do this. Shiv this thing to draw a card and just ignore his thing. Oh my god. Explosive trap. Well, props to him for drafting it. You know, gotta give him credit for picking that card, but he just had to have it. He had to have it. Oh my god. Alright. We're going to see what the hell this is. Well, now he has something that's not one of them, of course. What is that? It's probably a snipe? I mean, it's not misdirection, explosive trap, or freezing trap. Could be snake trap. Seems unlikely, but it's probably a snipe. So, on the off chance that it is a snipe, I'm going to play the Acolyte of Pain. So I can at least draw a card. Looks like my opponent might have a chumper nuggety deck, kind of like how I do. In which case, I might actually be able to win off my card advantage, which I have now obtained. Well, no, wait, 6 to 7. Yeah, I have slight card advantage. Soon to have more with the Assassin's Blade. Now, Assassin's Blade is tricky because I am, you know, losing health every time I kill something with it. But for now, it's okay, because I'm going to get hit by stuff anyway, so I might as well ride that gravy train all day long. He has another secret. Oh, Jesus. Alright, is this one a freezing trap? He's had the perfect trap each time. Let's see if... Well, you know what? No, I really do want to play this guy, though. Let's see if it's freezing trap. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Fuck you. Alright. That was just ridiculous. He had, like, the optimum trap for, like, 3 traps in a row. But he's drafted a lot of these traps, so I might be able to catch up. I mean, if he doesn't have any actual cards in his deck, I could win. This guy actually is okay now. I mean, he is a 5/3 for 4 mana. That's actually alright. I'll take it. But first, let's go ahead and put our big dude down. We're going to kill off this Timberwolf, I think. It was going to hit me anyway, so I might as well. So that's 6 cards to my bajillions. I'm actually the control in this matchup. So he's going to start hitting me with the steady shot every single turn, probably. I need to try to hold off as much damage as I can. Thankfully, he didn't draw the charger. That would have sucked. So that guy does charge. Okay. Alrighty. Well, my opponent made a mistake, which I will now happily profit from, which is that he did not play around the betrayal. So we will damage this a little bit. We will betray the bear. If he had put really either one of his other creatures in the middle, this wouldn't be happening. We're going to smack down right there. And I'm going to play the Squire. And I can't really afford to hit creatures anymore, so I'm going to smack them with the rest of my Assassin's Blade. I can still play this as a 5/3 for 4 mana, and then swing off with the blade and finish it up. Alright, that's actually okay. I can still kill this thing. Ah, I can no longer kill that thing. Well played, sir, well played. Well, Backstab's a pretty good card. I could also silence. I'll save the Backstab. I'm going to actually silence this thing, so I can kill it like this. I cannot afford to hit that thing, so we're going to go ahead and make our 5/3 while we can. Swing for 3 damage. I need to kill all of his creatures because I can't let any damage come through whatsoever, and we're going to pass the turn. Alright, so I have card advantage. He's now in the position where he needs to rush me down. I don't have any taunt here, so the only removal that I have is Backstab plus my creatures. That was pretty lucky. That was my weakest creature. Cult Master is also very lucky because it's just terrible right here. He doesn't have any creatures, to use with it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play the Violet Teacher. Backstab, get a little 1/1. Let's play the South Sea Captain to pump my pirate. And let's get a dagger out and start swinging. Hunters with 10 mana and 2 cards. I don't think they can deal 11 damage. I can't think of any way they would. Yeah, I think I win, unless he's got something really crazy back there. Deathwing. Deathwing would win the game. Nope, no Deathwing. Okay. Good game. Computer the Hunter. Wow, I'm up to 6 wins. Holy crap. I even had my Defias Ringleader Explosive trapped. So this is actually an old bit of advice from the Magic the Gathering days back in the 90s. One of the seminal strategy articles ever written about any game, I think, ever, was by Mike Flores, or Flores, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It was an article called Who's the Beatdown, and basically the thesis he put forward is that in every game, one person is the beatdown, that's the person trying to race the other guy down, and then the other player is the control, that's someone who's just trying to hang on and stabilize and then crush with superior cards. And in every game you have to figure out, are you the beatdown or are you the control? Which is trickier than it sounds, because you have to account for the fact that, sometimes 2 aggressive decks will play each other, or 2 control decks will play each other, and one of them is more aggressive or more controlling than the other, and so it's a little bit tricky to figure out exactly who you are in any given case. So in that game, although my deck is aggressive, quote-unquote, I was the control, because the Hunter was even more chumper-nuggety than I am, and I figured that out in time to be able to win. Oh my god, I can't get a Defias Ringleader to save my life. Well, there's no point coining out the Bloodsail Raider, so we're just going to pass the turn here. Next turn, we have some options. We could actually coin out a Perdition's Blade if he plays something. He didn't play anything. I think it is really important to get my plays out here. So, let's go ahead and coin out Scarlet Crusader. If he plays a creature, I can still coin out this Perdition's Blade by playing Backstab. So, I might be able to sneak out a combo. Looks like my opponent might have a very slow start. He's hovering over the hero ability. If he has like a Moonfire, he could hero ability and Moonfire kill my Scarlet Crusader. Alright, does he have the Moonfire is the question. He's hovering his cards. Nope, no Moonfire, he's just going to hit me. I'm happy to see that. Alright, at this rate, well, I've got all the damage I need. Let's go ahead and play the South Sea Captain. He's just a 3/3 for 3, but honestly, in this situation, he's totally fine. It's just he's a body on the board. My opponent spent 2 turns hero building, so he's probably got some late game cards, but now I've got the tools to deal with him. I've got a Silence. This deals 4 damage, which is a lot. I can Backstab Eviscerate for 6 total damage if I need to, plus there's this Perdition's Blade here, which makes this guy really big. I got stuff. I got hosed in different area codes, man. Wow, third turn in a row hero ability. Well, I don't know if this guy drafted bad or just has a really slow deck, or like a really bad draw. I mean, we are at 6 wins in the arena here. Okay. How do we do this? I think it's time to keep up the pressure. What could he possibly have? Is he hoping I extend it against Starfall? I mean, my stuff survives. We're going to do this. I'm going to Perdition's Blade. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have my coin anymore. I can't do that. Silly me. Okay, we're going to just swing for 6. And play this. This guy survives swipes and Starfalls and whatnot. Alright, so my opponent, yeah, still needs to... I was the second player, so he doesn't have a coin or anything. He needs to actually start playing cards. That'd be probably pretty good. But he's in real trouble. I mean, I have killing. I can even 2 for 1 and kill just about anything. And I have a silence in case he plays a taunt. I'll just silence it, freaking ignore it, move on with my life. I don't know what is going on with his hand, but he seems to have a very bad draw. He's got lots of cards because he hasn't played a single card all game, actually. Yeah, very, very weird situation. I'm not sure what my opponent's doing. Maybe he's got like some wacky cards he can't use, like buff a creature, and like your creatures get death rattled, bring a 2/2 into the game. Wacky stuff that he can't play. He's mousing over a lot of stuff. There's the swipe. He doesn't have enough to hero ability and finish off my Scarlet Crusader. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. Alright. So now a swipe would actually kill both of my remaining creatures, which is a little bit sad, and I have a gut feeling that's what's going to happen. However, I think I'm going to go with my plan anyway, of just trying to race my opponent down. It's Perdition's Blade. Make a 4/3. I'm just going to swing for 2 here. So, let's assume he swipes. This goes down to 2 health, survives against hero ability. Best thing he could do is probably swipe and Wrath. But if he has a Wrath, he clearly would have played it earlier. So, I don't know what he's got, to be honest with you. But probably swipe, get this down to 2 health, kill off my Scarlet Crusader. I can still swing for 4, get him down to 11. I've got 4 damage, 6 damage, he's down to 5 health. You know what? Even with him playing nothing all game, I'm actually having a bit of a tough time finishing that finishing job. Wow, he didn't have the swipe. Holy crap, what can I win? 4, 7, 10, 12, yeah, that's the game. I don't know what, I really wish I could see what my opponent had that game, just so I could, like, know what these, like, 7 cards could be that he had nothing to play until turn 6. But you know what? Considering how horrific this draft was, I will not object to a freebie, wild, freak accident, easy victory. And I've actually had a pretty rough time since the patch. I've played in 4 arenas. One was the one I posted. I had 2 go to 6 wins and 1 go to 4. So my success rate's only 25% so far. With this arena, we are officially up to 40% success rate. Woo! 2/5. And yeah, hopefully we can get it up to 50% with the next draft. We'll just have to see. But now I'm feeling very relaxed and very proud of myself for winning so many games with such a bad deck. We're up against another Paladin. What is up with the Paladins? This one's an Ayn Rand fan, John Galt. Well played, sir. This is Defias Ringleader. Come on out. Against someone who's not a hunter. Why don't you? Nope, nope, nope. The Master Swordsmith. Oh, the Master Swordsmith, he just always comes out. He's just like, what is their game happening? I'm there. I need to play the game. I love Master Swordsmith. Blah, 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 blah. What could that secret be? It's probably just a noble sacrifice. There's no need to coin that guy out, so screw it. Direwolf Alpha? No Probalo. Man, I have... just a little bit too late. You know what? I'm gonna do it now. There's a billion ways to do this. I could, like, coin Perdition's Blade, smash it that way. I could backstab it. But no, let's backstab this. And get the Defias out here. It's almost the same as coin Defias. I mean, it's a turn later, but it's about the same thing. Now, he's probably got a Noble Sacrifice up there, so what I really want to do next turn is Dagger up to flush out the Noble Sacrifice before playing my creatures. Or would I rather play an extra creature and just lose this Defias Ringlet? Maybe it's better just to lose this. It's gonna die to a thing anyway. That actually changes things a bit. Alright, I think I need to play this card anyway. Yep, I want to do it like this. We're gonna boink the ghoul. Don't forget that you can use Perdition's Blade without combo. Yep, there's the secret. Fair enough. So, either way, it was fine. We're gonna kill the ghoul. I got my 2/2 on the board still. Everything's kosher. So I've got, you know, sort of like a 7-card thing to his 4 cards, so I have card advantage, but all my cards are chumper nuggets, and one of my cards is the coin. This is a bit of an awkward problem. I don't know how to deal with this. Oh god, I can't deal with it. Oh jeez, there's no way to deal with it. Alright, so what we have to do is just make the least worst play here. We're going to double trade. I don't want him basically... The problem is I have to deal with this because otherwise it kills my Defias and whatever I play. So let's buff up the ghoul. My opponent could, of course, have a True Silver Champion or a Hammer of Wrath, yada, 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 yada. But if he doesn't have Hammer of Wrath, this guy gets to swing and deal some pretty good damage. So again, I have card advantage, but it's like not great cards. I don't have like my 5-drop here to press the advantage. Well, luckily my opponent doesn't seem to have Hammer of Wrath. That is fantastic news. It's going to give it Divine Shield. That's very cute. Pint-sized Summoner. Well, that's actually really good because I can drop the bear and then think. Pint-sized Summoner might actually be helpful next turn because I have 7 mana worth of creatures and only 6 mana next turn. But the dagger could be helpful as well. It could actually let me kill this thing off. I want to kill that thing off, actually. I really do. Let's buff up my Flesh-Eating Ghoul a little bit. Swing for 6 damage. Pass turn. So he didn't have Hammer of Wrath, or he clearly would have played it. So unless he top decks it, my Flesh-Eating Ghoul should be safe. I'm safe against Consecration. My bear is safe unless he can buff this with Blessing of Kings. Even if so, he's killing the bear rather than my ghoul, and then I can silence it. Everything looks pretty good here. Everything looks pretty good. Ah, that's a pretty good card. Well, he can kill my bear for free, but the ghoul actually survives. So he's going to kill my Master Swordsmith, but then my ghoul is getting freakishly huge. God, I wish I had another Taunter. Crap. Well, we'll take our blessings where we can get them. Let's kill that thing off. I'm going to smash face for 10 damage. And let's actually play a couple of these Divine Crusaders. So he's probably going to kill my ghoul. I mean, he really has to. But I'm hitting him for half his life total here, so he better be careful. I've also got a silence in my back pocket plus a dagger. So yeah, I might win. I mean, it's not likely, but it's not impossible either. If he actually makes a reinforcement this turn, it's pretty encouraging. Archmage, I don't care about at all. Oh, that's great. I do not care about Archmage in the slightest. Okay. It doesn't hit very hard. Its ability is not super relevant. Let's go ahead and first of all make a dagger because I want to flesh out the Noble Sacrifice. It's not Noble Sacrifice. It might be the thing that makes your creature come back to life, or it might be Humility. Creature gets played. Has only 1 health. Now my options here are the following. I can play this guy because he deals more damage. It's one possibility. Or I can play the Pint-Sized Summoner and then hold it back in case my opponent top decks a taunt. Let's actually play the Pint-Sized Summoner. I see. So that's good. So it matters less, although really it was a pretty relevant secret. Okay, well, I mean, I've got him dead with my Scarlet Crusaders. These are actually a bit of a bitch to kill. Paladins don't have direct, like, destroy effects. All he could really do is play a taunt, like that. But now he needs another taunt, because I actually have silence. Alright, pop my Divine Shields, go pop-a-doodle-doo. Oh man, I'm 1 damage away from killing my opponent. Can I get some extra damage? Nope. Well, we're going to have to go for it here, folks. Gonna silence his Taunter. Swing past. Swing past. And I'll play the Acolyte of Pain because all I need to do is deal 1 point of damage, so everything I can put onto the board that deals damage is good. And I can make a dagger next turn. I don't need to make a dagger like urgently. So he needs a Taunter here. Don't think he can deal 19 damage. Wow! Alright. We sneak another one out of there. Up to 8 wins with a deck. And you know, this is what I'm talking about. You know, people, every now and then I see like a post on Reddit or on the Blizzard forums where someone's like, well, I play pretty well, and I draft good cards, but I lose all the time. It's like, here's the thing. If you're actually unlucky, you'll lose some of the time, but the way that luck works is play enough, and eventually you'll be on the other side of the luck spectrum. Like here, I have a craptacular deck, but I got a little bit lucky, and I was able to get up to 8 wins. And you know, in some arenas that I showed, that I didn't show you, that didn't get posted, I had a really good deck, but I got a little bit unlucky and I lost. But it's okay, because luck swings both ways. You know, that's just how it works. Now I'm going first, so I don't want to mulligan as aggressively, because Defiance Ringleader is not as important, but I will keep this to guarantee that I can play something on turn 2. Alright, these Perdition's Blade have been, I have to admit, they've been really, really good. And the Spellbreaker has been good. This is like the MVP of some of my games. I gotta make sure that I remember this lesson. When you are playing aggressively, you need to have some silence. Well, he made a Fiery War Axe. Now, what this means is that I know if I play the Brewmaster it'll die. So, I don't particularly need to play that card. I mean, my opponent's getting a win just by having this in play. I'm not putting creatures on the board and whatnot, but I have so much removal here with the Backstab, the Shiv, and the Perdition's Blade. I don't actually feel that compelled to throw creatures into the Meat Grinder. Let's just play the game, and he does armor up faster than I can dagger him down. Let's just play the game and see if he'll eventually get tired of waiting and start swinging at me with that axe. This is a silly game. Never saw any oozes in the draft. Lord Googler, that's a really good name. Demolisher? Alrighty. Scarlet Crusader, very good against the Fiery War Axe, so I will play that. Trouble is I need to actually deal with this on this turn as well, and since I went first I don't have the coin. Let's see, if I play Scarlet Crusader it might just get blasted, 50-50 shot. I would like to use an Eviscerate against it, but I can only combo it out if I play Shiv. Perdition's Blade without a combo would only deal 1 damage, and then I attack at 3 damage. That's no good. Okay, I think what we're going to do... Actually, I can swing at this? Does that change things? No, because then I can't swing again. Haha. Oh, I can backstab, swing, Shiv. I think that's the way to do it. Then I save my Eviscerate, but I'm still not taking card disadvantage. More Perdition's Blade. Well, I still don't really want to throw the Panda into the Meat Grinder. Here, let's just pass the turn. I'd like to actually use the Panda for its effect. If it's going to die to the Fiery War Axe, might as well save it for the effect. Okay, well now things are different. Now I can play the Scarlet Crusader, and I have mana left over to play the Eviscerate, to kill this thing. I've got 2 Perdition's Blade, so let's just use up my dagger here. Let's see if he wants to use that Fiery War Axe. I mean, it doesn't seem like a very good deal to swing twice, take 6 damage just to kill 1 creature. It doesn't seem that great. Oh, he's going to go for it. Well, maybe he's got like a Whirlwind to finish it off. Or a Slam or some other removal. He's got a Tiger. Well, I can't do anything about it. It is all stealthy. We're going to be super greedy here. I'm going to swing, play a Panda, put this back into my hand, and I'm actually going to replay it. Get the Divine Shield back. Now, of course, you can Fiery War Axe to kill the Youthful Brewmaster, but then he's out of 20 health, and I got rid of that axe. He could, of course, have another one, you know, but whatever, that's life. And then here we go, we've got problems now. He's got giant creatures, and I don't have any good way of killing them. I was actually going to pop the Divine Shield that way, huh? Interesting. Well, let's think very carefully here. Fenrir Knives doesn't quite finish this off. Silence does nothing. Perdition's Blade doesn't seem very good. Well, if I combo it, then I can kill the Tiger. Aha. So let's go ahead and play the South Sea Captain. Do that. And we're gonna go for a good old-fashioned race here. Now you might think, Boris, you're crazy, this is a 6-7. Sure, he can kill my creatures with it if he wants to. I got no way of dealing with this, so there's no reason for me to go running it into his shit. Oh, that's really good. For him, I'm in trouble now. That might... Oh, he's armoring up before attacking. Ah, the poor fellow. Well, this is pretty nice. Alright, we'll do this. We're gonna do that guy. And we're gonna do that guy. And we're gonna swing on by. Now, I've got mana left over, so I might as well remake the dagger, because why not? But chances are next turn I'm just going to be getting another Perdition's Blade into play. Now, of course, you can Boulder Fist Ogre, kill this engine that way, and then kill my thing. He's, first of all, going to steal it like a bitch. Fair enough. Battle Rage. He's only drawing 2 cards instead of 3. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay. He's going to swing at me here. It's all good. He's got massive card advantage. This is just really, really terrifying. Deadly Poison. That could be good here. Let's actually Fan of Knives to draw a card. Master Swordsman, huh? That's actually pretty solid. Alright, we're going to silence this thing. We're going balls to the walls here, baby. We're going to Deadly Poison. Swing. Pass turn. So the odds of winning are really low because he can armor up. But I used my Eviscerate already. Ah, crap. I used my Eviscerate. I have a Cold Blood that I probably am never going to get to use because I'm not going to be able to keep any creatures in play. Yeah, the odds are very small that I can actually pull this out. Oh, I have an Assassin's Blade. The Assassin's Blade deals damage slightly faster than he can heal it. So, what is he doing? Is he actually going to kill me? Oh, wow, that's pretty clever. Well played, sir. That's clever. That is clever as all bloody hell. Luckily for me, I have another Perdition's Blade, so what we're going to do is the following. We're going to play everything. We're going to swing for 3. Going to play this guy, this guy, this guy, and shoot. Doink-a-loink. Alright, well, it's interesting now. I mean, in theory, he might have a handful of creatures, none of which have taunt, none of which have charge, and no removal. It's, in theory, possible. In that case, he's at 8 health after he armors up, and he can kill that thing, of course. I can deal 1, 2, 3 damage. It's not really enough. But if I get Cold Blood... Oh, no, 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 don't kill it, don't kill it, don't, no, 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 don't, no! He's got the Arcanite Reaper. Oh, bibbity boy. Oh, he's not even gonna kill it. Wow, that's ballsy, man. Oh, I can't combo the Arcanite Reaper anyway. I mean, the Cold Blood anyway, that's right. I wouldn't have been able to do it. Even if I comboed it, it's only 5-7 damage. I see what you're doing there, sir. And I don't like it. Okay. Well. I don't think there's any way I can win. I'm pretty sure I've spent... Yeah, I played my Eviscerate on his Ogre Magi. That's the only one I have. I don't have any other direct damage spells. I can deal 3 damage to him, but he armors up for 2 each turn. It's just really dire here. But let's stick with it. Let's keep on trucking. Let's keep on trucking. I don't believe I have any outs, but who knows. And anyway, 8 wins, man. That's really great. I'm happy to get 8 wins with this pretty kind of craptacular deck. I think I'm going to stay away from Rogue for a while. We'll leave Valeera to her ice cream because this was just very painful. Having all these cheap things. You know, the problem with Rogues is they don't have any class-specific big cards. They don't have any like class-specific 6-drops. There's the Kidnapper, but that's like a rare or like an epic or something. Wow, if I had a creature in play, I still wouldn't win because can't do combo. Now, it's really comical, actually, if he armors up, goes to 6 health, and I draw my 2/5 charger, It and Cold Blood is a combo, 6 damage exactly, I win the game. This is not enough to kill me. It's leaving me at 2 health. It is actually mathematically possible for me to win if this is where he passes the turn. Alright, he can't do that again. Oh my god, I could actually win. It's really funny. Assassin's Blade would leave me 1 damage short. It has to be that Charger guy. Alas, it is not to be. Well played.
Well played. Oh,
That was a good game. It was a good arena. Don't like playing aggressive decks like that. Would it have been better if I had drawn like a Stormwind champion instead of the Sen'jin Shieldmaster? I don't know. There was just so little aggression there. I think it would have been pretty weak deck regardless. Anyway, pretty sweet to get up to 8 wins there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this wet and wild run, please like and or subscribe. I would appreciate that tremendously. And if you just can't get enough of Papa Boris, let's go ahead and begin Papa Boris's bonus round. Gold, 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 and gold. Alright, what is this? This is a lot. 130, 220, 265 gold, if I have not miscounted. 100, 190, 265. Woo! That is a lot of gold. More gold than you'll usually get for 9 wins. Let's take a look at our prize. I need to correct, by the way, an error I made a couple of videos ago. I said I had played in like 70-something arenas. That's true, but like 35 of them were before the wipe. So I've opened like somewhere between 40 and 45 packs. And even so, with just that many packs, I find a lot of repeats. So it gets a little bit less fun to open them. Very happy to get that. That's a really nice Hunter card. And I got a couple of extra commons. That's totally fine. Finally then, before we close the video out and time to send everybody home, let's take a sneak peek at our next arena. You know, I haven't played Priest in a while. That would be fun. Look at that. Alright, we'll see you next time, folks.